Hey guys, it's Iris. Today's video is going to be about my first furry convention experience at Califur 2017. Let's get into it. I got to the convention center around 6 o'clock at night, and most of the panels were already finished by then. The only thing left that night was going to be the Dead Dog Dance, which I went to. But I saw a few of my friends, didn't get to say hi. Cool thing happened. Someone asked to take a picture when I entered the convention center, so that was cool. Still don't know who took the picture, though. I was a mess. See, ours wasn't even finished. I had started her 2 days earlier. I hadn't furred the paws yet. Hadn't even put the neck in. The horns weren't staying on, and her hair poop wasn't even on. Like, I was a mess. This is what you get when you procrastinate, kids. I ended up going to the Dead Dog Dance that night, which is super awesome. It's a really cool rave that's for all ages, not just 18 plus. And I met my super cool friend Toxic there. That was fun. Now let's get into Saturday. So I got there pretty early in the morning, not too early. And as I was suiting up in the parking lot, I saw my friend Lazarus. You might know them as Akuma. I saw them in the parking lot, and it was super cool because I hadn't met them in real life before, so I got to see them, finally, in the parking lot, of all places. I also got to meet up with my friends Zach and Ramen, which I also had never met in real life before, so that was super cool. I also ended up making 2 more friends, both coincidentally named Amethyst. Amethyst Moon Creations and Amethyst the Angel Dragon. The events of that day were super cool. I got to walk in the fursuit parade, you know, again with my unfinished fursuit, with Laz. It was lots of fun. But we don't talk about that one half-naked person in front of us. We don't talk about that. Another cool event of that day was the fursuit games, which were so much fun. I've always watched videos of them, but I've never been able to participate myself. You know, hence the first convention thing. And we played a few games like musical chairs and four corners and sharks and minnows. I ended up almost getting out on the first round of musical chairs, but if you look at videos of the first 2 games, you can see me like fall off a chair really dramatically after like the first round. Lucky enough, there was another chair. It was open. I got it. But the best part of Saturday, probably even the best part of the entire con, maybe even my life, was meeting my best friend. Now, let me get some backstory on this. At the time, I'd probably been friends with Tang for around 7 months, so not too long, not too short. And earlier, we had both decided that we were going to go to the con, and that was super cool because I was going to be able to meet my best friend. Problem is, a few weeks before the con, they messaged me and they're like, I'm sorry, but I can't go to the con. And that was super sad. I was really looking forward to meet them, but you know, I couldn't. So Saturday night comes along and I leave the convention center. Now, I don't have my phone with me because at the time I didn't have a phone. I had an iPad, so I couldn't really bring that with me. And I get home after like a 30-minute drive from the convention center, and I check my messages. There is Tang messaging me about why they can't find me at the convention center. Do you see the problem of this? Okay, we wanted to meet, right? Problem is, I wasn't there. We couldn't meet. This was a disaster. So, we're messaging back and forth, and I'm like, why didn't you tell me earlier? And they're like, I did, but you weren't answering. And I couldn't because, you know, I didn't have a phone. And I wasn't gonna let this happen. I wasn't gonna not see my friend like the night they were gonna be there because, you know, they weren't gonna be there for Sunday. So, I get up the courage and I start begging my mom to let me come back to the convention center. Eventually she caves, and that's the night I got to meet my best friend. Probably the best night of my life. Now let's get into Sunday. Sunday wasn't the most eventful day of the con. That probably was Saturday. But I was able to browse the dealer's den and go to the dance competition, which I was lucky enough to see my friend, Lazarus, win 3rd place in. That was super cool. Unluckily, though, I had to leave right after they announced the winners because I had a soccer game. But that convention was probably one of the best weekends of my life. I kid you not, I had so much fun there and made so many new friends and met up with old friends. I can't wait for Califur 2018, so spot me there if I'm going. That's gonna be all for today, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye!